Want to allow April Scott to tell us the story about her and Brother Richard and Soup for the Soul.
Oh, thank you. Good evening, Lady Gilmore. Thank you so much for having me this evening.
Oh, you're welcome.
And I love you so much too.
Yes, you do.
Yes, thank you. Thank you once again for having me on. Richard, my husband, Richard Zoom Scott, and I are chair and co-chair of Soup for the Soul, which is this Saturday at the Hilton Garden Inn, and it's from 2 to 6 p.m. And the most exciting thing is that we are completely sold out.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. So we're going to have food, fun, and praise. We're going to have New Covenant that's going to be giving us a gospel concert. And we could not do this event without our sponsors, which is RPM International, Dominion Energy, Retina and Associates, Stonewater, Hilton Garden Inn, Key Bank, Popeye's chicken. You know, I love Popeye's. I don't even know why. I love Popeye's chicken. And also Morgan Linen, Sam Silk, and Sides to Go.
Oh, wow. Bless the Lord. That's a lot of sponsors.
That's a lot of sponsors. And not only that, we have two exciting hosts. Wayne Dawson and Christy Caper from Fox 8 News are going to be the hosts for about 4 years. It was always Danita Harris and Kenny Crumpton. So this year, Kenny and Danita will be serving the soups, and Christy and Wayne will be hosting this year. And not only that, we're going to have soup from Zoop, from Simply Southern, from Beckham's B&M Barbecue, and Stonewater is going to be providing the soups, and Urban Sweetness, and Angie's Soul Food, which is one of our newest restaurants that are going to be serving. And so some of the soups we're going to have is the tortellini, chicken pot pie, lobster bisque, broccoli cheddar, and these are soups that Zoop is providing: fried roasted tomato bisque, spicy black bean chili soup, and overstuffed bell pepper. Urban Sweetness is going to be making her Mexican corn chowder, and she's vegan. So this is a vegan soup for those who do not eat beef, pork, or chicken of that nature. And then Simply Southern Sides are going to be providing the Brunswick stew, and that's from the rooter to the tutor.
Wow.
The Brunswick stew. So if you want the rooter to the tutor, that soup is for you. And then Stonewater is going to be providing our sausage, kale, and white bean soup. B&M, the favorite, when you get sick, the chicken noodle soup that make good for your soul.
Yes.
And then Angie's Soul Food also is going to be doing a chicken soul soup.
Wow.
So, yes.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. And we're going to have vendors as well.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Yes, so we're going to have Cynthia Wiggins, who is having her sensational eyewear. We're going to have Danita D. Silver Nails. She does purses and accessories. Chantel Lang, she does Let's Have a Party, and she does event planning and baskets. And we're going to have paparazzi accessories with Valda Kent. Evelyn Durrell, Eve's Creations. She does handmade jewelry. So, I know you love handmade jewelry. And she has some beautiful jewelry. And then we're going to have Z's Fashions. Okay. And we're also going to have Smooch's Boutique is going to be there as well.
Woo.
Ivy's Menswear, No Negotiations with Daryl Sullins, and many more.
But it's so nice how we all can come together and have a good time.
We're going to line dance, and we're also going to have a 50-50 raffle.
Oh, wow.
But the main attraction is that Soup for the Soul is SOS fundraiser. And
yes.
SOS is strengthening our students. Our mission is to enrich the lives of young people and families with innovative programs. And without Soup for the Soul and our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to provide these programs for our youth, which Youth Build is our newest program, where we have junior and senior high schoolers where we're teaching them the construction trade.
Praise God.
Yes, because that is an area that is in need right now, because for years it was always go to college. There's nothing wrong with going to college.
No, it's not.
I went to college, but it's nothing wrong with that. But now the trades are suffering, and so this is our way of bringing youth together and teach them a skill that they will have for the rest of their life, a craft.
Oh, wow.
They need electricians, they need masonries, they need bricklayers. So which is awesome. And then we have our exposure program for our middle school students, because that is a lost group of kids. And so we have a program where we teach them entrepreneur skills. So we have people that come in that are entrepreneurs that teach them how to put together a business plan
Praise God.
and come up with their own ideas, marketing plans, to come up and how to market their business. And so, and then we have a festival for them at the end where they have shown how to develop their products, how to sell it, and to present it to their clients.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, you touch my heart, right?
Yes, because I know you
love
love
my babies.
Yes, you
oh
love
my
your babies.
Gosh.
Yes.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Well, I may as well put a plug in for myself. Is
Yes,
that okay?
that
Doc?
go right ahead.
Okay, thank you for your
Yes,
blessings.
yes.
I have opened up my show on Saturdays, twice a month, to give our youth the platform.
Nice.
So we twice a month we bring in our youth. We had our youngest on Saturday, 4 years old.
Nice.
That is an entrepreneur and has her own business. And Black Enterprise did an article on her.
That's awesome.
And see, we don't know. I would love to have some of our students come
Yes.
and talk about it. And, it's mostly encouraging. Like you said, the college is not for everybody.
Yes.
So the Bible said, find
Fine.
what your hands can do.
What your hands can do.
That is
Amen.
awesome. And then
Amen.
at the end, we have a celebration.
We have a celebration. We have a gospel concert with New Covenant.
Wow.
And they are going to bring it. So this is where we always say, get your praise on.
Yes.
Get your soup on. Get your praise on for your soul. You know what I mean? Soup for the soul.
Amen. The soup is good.
The
Sister
soup, yes.
Joyce and I, we've been coming for years. And it seemed like every year you can smell the aroma when you come through the door.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is our 7th year. And another fantastic and fun part about it is that you get to interact with the celebrities that will be serving the soup. So we have celebrities from Channel 3. We have Josh Cribbs and his wife, Maria. They're going to be there this year.
Oh, wow.
Cribbs
Lovely.
in the CLE. And then also we're going to have Sam Silk, Yvonne Pointer. We're going to have Kicking It with Kenny, Stacy Fry, Patty Harkin, Todd Meany. We're going to have Jasmine Monroe, Tiffany Tarpley,
wow.
Leon Bibb, Kevin Chilherd. And not only that, we're going to have Coach Ted Ginn in the house.
Oh, wow. I love him and his wife. Bless the
they
Lord.
are wonderful people.
They're
Wonderful people.
But daughter, we're so excited.
Yes.
But I like for you to share with us how Soup for Soul was born.
How Soup for the Soul was born. Well, as I stated earlier, my husband, Richard Zoom Scott, was covering a story for Fox 8. They had sent him on a story to cover Soup for the Soul for dogs. And he said that he had got a vision from the Lord that this can be done for people. And so he went back to our pastor at Emmanuel Baptist Church, and he said, Pastor, I got a fundraiser for SOS Strengthening Our Students, and then I'll tell you how SOS got started. And so he said, Pastor, we're going to have it at a hotel. We're going to have all these people. And he just had all these wonderful plans. And Pastor Cobb said, we're going to start in the church of the basement. And hence, we started year 1, Soup for the Soul, in the basement of Emmanuel Baptist Church. And the church mothers, including myself, cooked soup.
Wow.
And we had the celebrities come in and serve. So the premise has always been there. And then we had it at Emmanuel for about 3 years.
Okay.
Then it got bigger, and we had it at Stonewater for 2 years. And then we had it at Hilton Garden Inn, and this is our 2nd year at Hilton Garden Inn. And as I stated, it is completely sold out. So we are booked to capacity at the Hilton Garden Inn. But SOS, Strengthening Our Students, was started with Dr. Wanda Jean Green and Deacon Ollie Scott, which is Richard's father, my father-in-law. And they started SOS because during the time, the Ohio Proficiency Test, students were not passing the test. And so Dr. Wanda Jean Green, who was an educator at the time, came up with the concept, we're going to have Saturday tutoring. And so she invited which is my sorority sisters now, and other mentors to come in and mentor students and help them master the reading, the writing, the science part of the Ohio Proficiency Test. Moving forward in the 21st century, the needs have changed in the community because if you know recently they just announced, which is unfortunate, that they're going to lower the standards, the testing standards for the students, the seniors when they graduate, so they don't have that high standard anymore or pass, which is very unfortunate. But that's why you have SOS strengthening our students to keep the level of excellence in those students with the tutoring we have at Bolton School. We do that every day, 5 days a week. One of our board members, Sherry Green, she's responsible for that, and she goes into Bolton School and she mentors, and she does a fabulous job
Praise
with that.
God.
And we also have our summer camp that we do every summer, and it's always theme-based summer camps. So last year our theme was NASA. We was doing the STEMs, and it was with the girls and the young men, and what they had to do was, it was a program with all the summer camps in the community, and you had to develop a program about what was it, how life on Mars. So what do you think it would be to live on Mars? So the students, campers, had to come up with food, clothing, housing ideals, and present this to NASA. And they were in a contest. They had to create a patch. And of course, Emmanuel EBC Summer Camp came in first place with their creativity, with their homes that they came up with. And these are the campers came up with this stuff. None of the counselors or anything. We just gave them assistance, but the children came up with these ideals about life on Mars.
Wow. And all our babies need, daughter, is a platform.
It's all they need is a platform.
That's all they need, an opportunity.
Yes.
And where some of us think they can't, my babies told me years ago, she said, Mama, Lady Gilmore, nobody ever asked. Nobody ever asked what we wanted to or what we could do. And I took that to heart.
Yes.
I said, wow. She was 5.
Wow, out of mouths of babes.
That's right.
Yes.
And that's what she said. And from that day forth, I said I was going to change my whole everything. And I do. I asked the children, what do you want to do? What, and they be more productive because, as you stated, and I know everybody don't want to go to college. Just give them opportunity.
Give them an opportunity, and just and the thing is that we need to start teaching our children to have their own businesses, that you can be self-sufficient.
Absolutely.
Learn a skill, develop that skill, and present it and have a business. And not only that, we also have a financial piece also too, because we're finding out that money management is so important, and that's a skill that you need to learn at an early age. Money management. But I love it. I've been involved with SOS. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to say how long, but it's been a long time.
Oh, what a blessing.
Yeah, and it never gets old, and I just love the fact that we're molding and we're helping students, kids, youth become better, productive citizens in our society. That there is a safe haven, and you have to meet children where they are now, because now with our programming, most of our youth are from single parenting homes.
Ma'am.
The grandparents are raising them, and so they're looking for some help, and that's where SOS comes in, to help them with those needs.
That's awesome. Yeah. Be surprised.
You'd be surprised.
My oldest grandson is 25.
Wow.
And he was in the 2nd grade, and I forget who he did on Black History, but I wouldn't let him not to take anything away. No. His teacher sent for me. Quentin was talking about being an entrepreneur, having my own, because I come from a family business, and everybody wanted to be sports, et cetera, and he kept saying, this is what my grandma said.
Yes.
And I had him write it out in his words. So out of 25 students, he was the only one that wanted to be an entrepreneur.
Wow.
I was like, wow. So the teacher sent for me.
Yes.
Said, can you have your grandmother come up here? So I went, right?
Right. Oh, no question.
I stepped up in there. He was like, oh my God, she's from Africa. She's a queen. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Right. And I shared with him. Give him an opportunity. Just ask.
That's right.
Just ask.
Just
That's
ask.
all. It's really that simple.
It's that simple.
And with our children with single parents, that's why I'm extra passionate because in my daycare, my hours is really crazy because if they call
That's a blessing.
and say, Mama, I don't know how to ask, but I get a chance to work, OT, go ahead.
That's a blessing.
Go ahead. I said, because she's fine, and we'll be doing, other things, because who knows?
You just don't know.
Well, we used to say, daughter, you see my glory, but you don't know my story.
You don't know my story, isn't it? And you are a blessing to the community, which is awesome. And that it should be, I just wish there were more people that had compassion and a caring for people, but it's just not out there anymore.
No, not as much. We're coming up with our, in August 1st, we're doing the second year of our Tutus and Bow Ties children's fashion show. And we decided, I have a wonderful team, that I want to support 2 schools in the inner city.
Okay.
Let these children come. And we even got a lady that volunteered that will dress them.
Oh,
so
nice.
we want them to mingle in.
Yes.
Won't be a difference, to have a good time, because we don't know how we influence them, such as what you all are doing. You don't have to go to college, but you can come over here and do this.
Yes. It's always something for you to do. It's something, and that's what I love about SOS, because we meet the needs of the community.
Meet the needs of the community.
And this youth build is just awesome, and it's in conjunction with East Cleveland, because there's a need in East Cleveland.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm just overwhelmed, just overjoyed, about that, because that's our newest program that we have. And then we also have the STEM program for the young ladies, to get them interested in the science and the engineering and the math. And today we lost the icon, Katherine Johnson.
Yeah.
We lost the icon, a mathematician that did it by hand, calculated the trajectory of how to reach the moon by hand. That's an awesome mind.
That's awesome mind.
And so for young ladies to see that Katherine Johnson, a black female, was able to send a man to the moon, that is awesome.
It's awesome. No calculators.
No calculators or anything.
No Facebook.
No Facebook.
No whatever.
Google.
No Google. No nothing but God.
And so for our young ladies to see that, because a lot of times, I can just remember myself shying away from math, but the Lord always put me in jobs where math was always involved. Always. And I was like, now, I don't like math. But I have always been in positions dealing with math, and I finally have embraced math, and I am very good at it.
See?
In fact, I am so good that I am approving millions of dollars a day.
Look at God.
Isn't that awesome?
What did he tell Moses? Moses said, I can't talk. Don't worry about it. I'll speak for you.
I'll speak for you.
So you said,
I got you.
I got your back.
I got you. And that's where SOS comes in.
Praise
Soup
God.
for the Soul, with the line dancing, the vendors. We're having a 50-50 raffle. And Eric Wells is going to be doing a cooking demonstration.
Oh, I just love
and his food is so good.
So good.
And Sam Silk, he's going to be there with his book. He's an author.
I know. Isn't that nice?
Yes. And so he's going to be there selling his book. And so Eric Wells also wrote a book. He's going to be there as well with his book. So as you can see, Soup for the Soul is a community event where you can come in, sample soups, be with the celebrities, get your praise on. Also supporting a good cause, SOS Strengthening Our Students, where we give scholarships. We have a young lady, Kelly Keaton. She's our lead student, and unfortunately for us is that she's leaving, going to the University of Cincinnati. I mean, it's unfortunate she's leaving us, but I praise God and I thank God that she's going to the University of Cincinnati. And Kelly has been with us for 4 years, and we have given her a scholarship for her work. And she's such a passionate young lady for the kids. And she was there as a mentor, as a counselor, assistant tutor, and just an awesome young lady. And when you see our cover of our program, a young man from John Hay Early College created our cover for our ad booklet.
Wow.
And that's why I love SOS, because we get the students involved.
Amen.
We want the community to see this is what SOS is doing. This is, the proof is in the pudding, and
Amen.
and that's the goal. And I mean, I can just go on and
please
on.
Please do, because we have listeners out there and children that's not in a great situation, but to hear something so positive.
Yes, well, we have.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can
do it.
You can do it. Just put your heart and your mind to it. Forget about the naysayers. Do daily affirmations. I can do this. I can do this. And go with your dreams. Don't let anyone stop your dreams. If you want to, whatever you want to do, don't let nobody stop it. Because Kobe Bryant, the Mamba, he had the Mamba mentality at such a young age.
Yes.
And he did not let anybody interfere with his dreams, his goals, or anything of being a basketball player. And that's a perfect example in itself. And one year we had a basketball camp as well for the students for SOS Strengthening Our Students. But also we're going to have Harry Boomer. I forgot to mention Harry Boomer.
Oh, I love
He's going to
him.
be there. And Sierra Noria, I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, please forgive me. But she's going to be there. And Maya Bilal, Homa Bash. As I said, Danita Harris, Frank Wiley Jr., and Ramil Shade is going to be there as well. So I'm just excited. Jay Honda. How can I forget about Jay Honda?
Okay.
Mark Lyon and Nathan Lancree are also going to be there. And they are one of our sponsors as well. And I just want to give a shout out again to our sponsors, because this could not be possible without our sponsors, because they are so generous and they believe in what we're doing. And we're just so thankful and grateful to RPM International, to Redna and Associates, to Dominion, to Key Bank, to Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen, Morgan Lennon, Hilton Garden Inn, Sides to Go, Stonewater, Zoop, B&M Barbecue, Sam Silk, Angie's Soul Kitchen, and I hope I didn't forget anybody else.
We'll tell them to charge it to our
hearts and not our
heads.
head. Right. And then again, Wayne Dawson and Christy Capel will be hosting, and it's on a leap day.
Yes, it is.
So you can leap into some soup, leap into some praise, leap into some fun.
Absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely.
yes. At the Hilton Garden Inn, 700 Beta Drive, Mayfield Village, Ohio, 44143. And the event starts at 2 o'clock. The doors open at 1:45. We will have our vendors there ready for you. So bring your cash, bring your debit cards, credit cards, whatever. But we have a variety of things for everyone to do, which is a great thing. And afterwards, the line dancing.
Okay. Daughter, do you mind if I say something, please?
Oh, no, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Stacy Stoudemire.
No, yes,
Stacy.
Lady, that's right, Stacy Stoudemire. Simply Michelle, she will be providing desserts. How can I forget about the best thing? And one thing we found out is that after the soup, because we didn't have desserts before, and I think one year we had it at Stonewater, and Stonewater had like some cookies on display, and people have bought up all the cookies, and we were like, you know what, we got to have desserts. So hence, Simply Michelle would be there to provide her scrumptious, delicious, delectable cupcakes and cookies. And then we have Kathy Gordon also. She's going to be providing homemade breads, cornbread.
Wow.
And stone oven as well.
Wow. This is how I survive when I come to Super Soul. I eat very little on Friday.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I want an empty tummy.
I know that's right. And you get a lot of soup for,
oh my goodness.
You know, and the price is $35, but like I said, thank God and praise God that it's sold out.
That's a blessing.
Which is a blessing.
A lot of pressure lifted off.
Yes.
People say, I want to do that. You sure?
You sure, right? Yeah. But this is, Richard, this is his baby, his blood, sweat, and tears. He puts a lot into to Soup for the Soul. And
Praise
I just,
God.
and I just thank God for that, for his vision, for him being obedient and listening
to
God, because we were looking for a fundraiser for SOS. And this has been our signature fundraiser for the 7th year.
Wow. And then too, people look at us.
Yes.
If we're not excited,
right,
how can we get them to be involved?
Exactly.
We got a frown on our face and a worried look.
Right.
No, I don't think I want to come there. But old bubbly me and you.
Right. Yes.
Come over here where the table is spread.
Yes, where the table is spread. And you, if this is your first time coming, it will not be your last.
No,
and I guarantee it.
I guarantee you.
Yes.
It will not be your last,
Yes.
believe me. Well, let's talk about it because our time, see how fast the time goes?
I know it went by. I was having so much fun. I was just getting started.
Yeah, absolutely. Go back and roll the tape, rewind the tape. Talk about our babies again, the opportunities that they can have.
The opportunities that our youth can have is the Youth Build program, our entrepreneur program, Exposure. We have college tours that we have taken them to the HBCU, Central State, and Wilberforce. We have the Bolton mentoring program that we have as well, and our summer camp.
Wow.
Just to name, and our STEM program.
And it's for every age
It's for every age group. It starts from 5 years old. Our summer camp is from 5 to 13. And then we have our Youth Build, which is for our junior and senior in high schools. And our Exposure is for our middle school students.
Wow.
So we have something for everyone. And we also participate in the community baby shower that is given every year for our single mothers. And so we are very involved in that as well.
Oh, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. Yes, that's a blessing. Well, I'm excited.
I am too.
I am so excited.
I am too.
And we will, Sister Joyce and I will be there Saturday.
I'm looking forward to seeing Sister Joyce.
I love my sister.
I do too.
Just to see, a lot of the young innovators that's coming up, they tell me how they watching us, how we treat each other.
Yes.
So we're going to treat each other, those of us that's treating each other well, we're going to get better and better.
Exactly.
And I want to thank you for taking time out your schedule.
Thank you for having me.
When I seen you on Hope Haven, I was crying. I said, no, she got to come on, Queen, on the scene. Thank you so very much.
Oh, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. And I just thank God for the opportunity that I was available to come and just be a vessel and a blessing to others. And I thank God for that.
Absolutely. And the Bible said, give honor to whom honor is due. Kudos to our sponsors.
Yep.
And on that note, we're going to say peace.
Peace.